Hey everyone, welcome to Pink Tutu Tarot. We are looking at the month ahead for you in this reading. And the month we're looking at is not a specific time frame. This is timeless. It's when you're feeling drawn to this video. When you're watching it, that's when it's meant for you. I believe Spirit brings us to the messages that we need when we need them. So whenever you feel drawn to this video, that's when you're meant to watch it. So it might be right after I post it. It might be a month, a year, 2 years down the road. Doesn't matter. Okay. All right. So I've got 3 readings. First group, group 1, your card is number 34, fish. I'll hold that up close. Maybe you can see it. Group 2 is card number 24, heart. And group 3, it's card number 4, and it's house. Okay. So give these cards a look. Think about, feel about, trust your intuition, trust where you're being pulled. Pick one of these groups. You can go down into the description box, click on the timestamp for the group you want to watch, and it'll take you straight to your reading. And I will see you there. Thanks, y'all. In group 1, all right, we're going to take a look at what's coming up for you in the month ahead. Now, this reading is not tied to a specific month. It's tied to the month ahead from whenever you find this video, whenever you feel pulled to watch it. So don't worry about when it's posted. I believe Spirit brings us to messages we need when we need them. So the card that you picked is card number 34, the fish. So let's start with that. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell you about this card. They're telling me that this reading, what they want to talk about here, has to do with your work and or your finances. Depending on how things end up resonating for you, would be one of those two. They're telling me you're about to receive something. Hold on. You're about to receive something that is going to, they're saying, eliminate a problem or make some kind of wish come true in the month ahead, having to do with your career or your finances. Or if it's not your career, it may be like a side job, something like that, a passion project. Now, it may not be a physical object. So when they say you're about to receive something, it may be a moment, right? It might be an opportunity. Gifts can come in all different forms, but again, it has something to do with either eliminating an obstacle or getting you closer to a wish, a goal that you have for yourself in either your work or finances. So we'll know more as we get more cards out. Let's leave that there and see what else Spirit can tell you. Now, if that doesn't resonate, if you're not wanting to know about work, career, just choose one of the other readings. It's okay. But if you were drawn to this one, I encourage you to, maybe stick it out, because there may be a message here that really does tell you something you needed. All right, so your first card is the Empress reversed. Then we have the Two of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands reversed. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Emperor reversed. We have the Five of Swords reversed and the High Priestess. Beautiful. Three major arcana in this reading, in this small handful of cards. So this is a big month for you. There's something important, especially ending on a major arcana, starting and ending on a major arcana. So that's important. All right, let me take these cards in, and I'm going to listen for some initial messages for you from Spirit, and then we'll talk about what's going on here and what's coming up for you in the month ahead. All right, okay, hold on one sec. You're telling me that you're beginning to see that there's the journey that you have been on, financially and or career-wise. I'm not sure I know what that means, so bear with me. You're telling me that you can look back and you can see where you've been. You can see how far you've come. You're starting to see that things are changing and evolving in your favor in bits and pieces, but it's about to change in a much bigger way. In a good way for you, they're saying, in a good way. Things are about to open up for you in some way. It's going to become easier for you. Something is going to become more natural. If it's your work, it will be, or the money, the way you make your money. It's like you become more comfortable with it. You become like it's second nature, and you really start to own what you're doing, even more so than you already are. And things just sort of evolve and develop in a beautiful way, where it opens you up to more abundance, more success, more career achievement, more money for those of you who are looking, strictly at your finances. And I apologize, y'all. I'm coming out of a cold here, and my voice is not its best, so bear with me. All right, so let's start with the Empress reverse. You've been feeling lately, you've not been feeling like yourself lately. You've been feeling like things aren't going your way. They're not quite clicking. You're not maybe making the money you want to make. Maybe you're spending more money than you're earning, or it feels like it. You're not saving much money. If this is finances for you, career-wise, it's like you feel like it's one step forward, two steps back. Like it's a struggle to get ahead. You are making progress, and they are letting me know that you're acknowledging that, you're recognizing you're moving forward, but it's like trudging through mud. It's hard, it's difficult, it's uncomfortable, it's not easy in any way. Okay? All right, so then we have the Two of Wands, and let me just hear what they want to say here about this. They're saying underneath it all, you have your own decisions to make. And you have decided, whatever you've decided, career-wise, financially, whatever it is you've made up your mind to do is still there. So if you feel like things haven't been going your way, and maybe you're wondering if you've made the right decision, if things are going to work out, if it's ever going to turn around and get better, first of all, they're saying it will. Stick with it. But okay, hold on. But they're telling me you do have, yes, you've made some decisions, but they're saying you still have choices you can make. You're not stuck. If you're feeling like you're stuck and this is all you can do, or the most, something is going to be worth. I don't know why I'm saying that they just gave me those words. Or the, as good as your finances are going to get. They're saying, remember that you have options. You can change your mind. You can always go a different direction. They're saying your path is not predetermined. It's up to you. The path that you are on now is a good one. You can stay right where you are, keep doing what you're doing, refocus a little bit, remind yourself this is a choice and this is what you're deciding, and go with it. But know that you don't have to. You can make a different choice if you feel like this is never going to work for you. So it's like the ball is in your court. And the beauty of that is once you decide, this is what I want. Like your circumstances right now, you might not enjoy the outcome of your circumstances, but what you're doing for a living or trying to do or working on or how you're making money or something along those lines, whatever you're doing financially, if it's still what you want, then commit to it, stick to it, keep going. Okay? All right, so then we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. And it's similar to the Empress in reverse, only it's like it's expanded. The Queen of Wands, her big sister, right, is the Empress. So it's a similar energy, but it's like lately you've been feeling worse and worse about something, or feeling more and more stuck, or wondering, are things ever going to change? And it's like the more you have this conversation within yourself, the more that feeling grows. And Spirit's really encouraging you, first and foremost, to try to stop having that conversation with yourself. Make a choice, decide what you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to spend your money, make your money, whatever it may be for you in your specific situation. And stop talking down about it. Try to stop saying bad things about it, because you're just reinforcing those negative situations, the negative energy. Not that you're being negative, it's just something isn't going the way you want it to, and talking about it isn't helping. It's actually making it worse. Okay? All right, so then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Excuse me. And what they're giving me is that they're telling me that you've been patient. You've done the things you thought you needed to do. There's a little bit of impatience here. Like, why aren't things getting better faster? But it will. That's what they're telling me. It will. The seeds you've planted are growing big. They're growing strong. Sometimes it's hard to step back and really recognize not just the progress, because they're telling me you do recognize the progress you've made, but the potential, right? You've got this bush full of, fruit that's growing and becoming more and more ripe and luscious and big. And you're going, yeah, okay, it's come a long way since I planted the seed. But what you're not wrapping your thoughts around and your energy around is the potential of that fruit, right? Where can that fruit take me? What can that fruit do for me? I can pull all this fruit off and sell it at the farmer's market and make money from it and continue to grow more fruit. So, that's just an analogy, of course, but they're wanting to remind you not to focus on not just where you are now, but what the potential is down the road. When you focus on the potential good things, even if you're not 100% sure that the best case scenario will occur, you focus on that potential, the potential good, great, wonderful outcome, you'll be more likely to get it. And you are getting closer. So it just requires a little bit more patience and a little bit more positivity. Yep. All right. So next we have the Emperor reversed. what they're telling me is kind of as this month goes along, what's really going to help you is learning to let go of control. You're wanting to control things. You're wanting to make things happen. You're wanting things to happen right now or in a certain way or in a certain time frame. They're telling me that, as this month progresses, you're going to learn to take your hands off the wheel and trust, that the self-driving car is going to take you where you need to go. And that's really exactly how they're giving it to me, like a self-driving car, only the car is not driving itself. It's your higher self, it's your spirit guides, it's the universe backing you up and taking things where they need to go. But if you keep trying to turn the wheel and control it, speed up, slow down, take a detour, you'll just get on the wrong path, and you'll have to backtrack and come back around. So hopefully that makes sense. Sometimes they talk to me in so many analogies. I love it. All right. So this represents the advice from Spirit for you this month, and it's the Five of Swords reversed. They're telling me, first of all, don't walk away. Don't give up. Unless you want to change tactics, you want to change direction, you have that right, but then choose it and go with that. But don't kind of just stay in this limbo, this energy, like unfortunate energy is what they're giving me. Don't stay in that. Don't just give up and walk away and say, well, that's never going to work. They're encouraging you to fight for what you want, right? The Five of Swords is a card of, wanting to win at all costs, right? Fighting for what you want. So give that energy a bit of yourself. So rather than giving up, rather than walking away, trust that what you want can happen and it will find its way to you in some way. It may not be exactly as you're looking for it to happen. It may not be exactly when you want it to happen. You will see progress by the end of the month if you do this, if you can rein in the negative thoughts, the doubts, the uncertainties, all of that. Focus on the potential. You will see progress. And by the end of this month, it will make a noticeable difference. There will be a noticeable difference and a noticeable change in some way. Whether it's, getting recognition from someone, making more money, the fish, they come in, they don't come in with just, fish don't travel alone. It comes in a school of fish, a swarm of fish, right? It's like, that's what they're giving me, is that you're going to get, okay, you're going to get hit or knocked over with some kind of opportunity, some kind of chance moment that will really push you forward. The end game is probably not going to be at the end of this month because they are still asking you to be patient, but you will get evidence that it's coming in some way. And that's that gift from the universe they talked about before. All right, so your outcome card is the High Priestess. I just want to listen to what they want to say. They're telling me this represents the gift from the universe, and it's coming in a big way as a major arcana card. They're telling me this, the High Priestess, she keeps her secrets, right? So they're telling me that this gift is going to be a bit unexpected. It probably won't be what you think it's going to be. They're not going to say, you're not going to know ahead of time what's coming, but you'll know when it gets there. It's like you'll go through this month and you're going to be listening, to your thoughts and remembering, the messages here and going through the month and really trying to focus on the potential instead of whatever lack you're experiencing or talking about and focusing on. You're going to be working on that, focusing on the potential and committing to what you want and trying to let go of control and just allow. And that's when it comes in. Something comes in by the end of the month that is, they're telling me it feels like it's out of the blue. It's like you won't see it coming, but you'll know it when it arrives. Interesting. Okay. I think hold on one second. All right. They want me to pull a couple cards, so bear with me. Okay. They want me to pull another card on the advice. I want to give you a little bit more advice here on the Five of Swords. And you have the Lovers reversed. Let me hear what they want to say about that. They're saying let go of expectations. So yes, they want you to commit to what, okay, they're wanting you to commit to what you want, but not necessarily, they want you to let go of your commitment to what the outcome should look like or your expectations. And it's not to say that you shouldn't have high expectations. You should. You absolutely should. But the specifics, they're wanting you to drop the specifics. You know, if you're saying, I need, you know, this promotion at work, or I need to work on this project, or I need to have this much money in the bank, or whatever it may be. Let go of the specific, detailed expectations and just allow for the greatness to come in, right? Allow for this gift to drop in your lap in the form that your spirit guides know is best, that is right for you, and allow that to become kind of the next chapter, you know, past this month. Okay. All right, they want to give you another card on the outcomes. They want to tell you a little bit more beyond the High Priestess. All right, we have the King of Cups reversed. What they're giving me is that something's going to be shaken up. By the end of the month, there's going to be something is going to be shaken up in some way. Might be a little bit of upheaval in a good way. So don't let that make you nervous. Okay, they're showing me a washing machine. I don't know. They're showing me a washing machine and how it agitates in the water, but that's how things get clean, right? Such a strange metaphor. So it's like by the end of this month, an opportunity, a gift, a moment is going to kind of highlight you, enlighten you, come your way and just surprise you. And this moment, this whatever it is for you, and I don't know what it is for you individually, is going to shake up your life in a positive way. It's going to even more help you. You know, if you think of this, the reversed Empress and the reversed Queen of Wands, and, you know, thinking and talking about what's not working, you think of that as the dirty laundry. This is the dirt on your laundry, the mud streaks, right? This washing machine is going to help you get rid of all that. You're going to see how clean clean things can get, how brilliant things can get, how wonderful, I'm going to say wonderful, your clothes are when they're freshly clean and pulled out of a nice warm dryer. But, you know, of course, that's just a metaphor. It's just symbolic for you're going to see the brilliance in your situation, and it's going to change. They're telling me it's going to change in a big way for you. It's just the beginning. They're telling me this is just the beginning of much bigger changes to come, but you will see evidence of the potential and the outcome further down this month, by the end of this month. All right, group one, I hope that helps. I hope it kind of helps you rearrange your thoughts a little bit. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you watching. If the reading resonated, if you found it helpful in any way, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. Super easy, right? It doesn't cost you a thing, but it really does help me. It helps me know that our energies are connecting. It helps, you know, YouTube will recognize that, and it helps get my readings out to more people so that they can get the messages that they're meant to hear. So I appreciate that. I love your comments. So feel free to drop a comment. I read every single one. And again, thank you so much for being here. Have a great day, y'all. And group 2. All right, so we're looking at the month ahead, and this month begins whenever you're watching this video. So don't worry about when it was posted. I believe Spirit brings us to the messages we need to hear when we need to hear them. So the month starts now. All right, so the card that you picked is card number 24, and it's Heart. All right, so let me first see if what Spirit wants to tell you about this card, and then we'll get into the tarot. Hold on one second, y'all. Well, first of all, they're saying that this month ahead, you're going to have a lot of love around you. And they're saying personal love, meaning yourself. How do you want me to put that? They're telling me you're going to learn to be more patient. You're going to learn to be kinder. You're going to learn to let some things go that sort of plague you about yourself, right? About yourself and about what you do or how you act or how accomplished you are, whatever things have been holding you back in your mind that you give yourself a hard time about, you're going to see some of that ease up this month. But they're also talking about external love from others. So let me see if they have anything specific they want to say about that. They're saying they're bringing more love into your life. So we'll see more when we have the tarot cards out. But what I'm getting from them is that this of course very well could be romantic love, new relationship, or a new spark that comes in. It could be a brightening of the spark you have with someone that's already in your life. It could also be friends, other loved ones that they're saying come around and share in your energy with you, participate in your life a little bit more. So it could be, any of those things. We'll see more when we get the tarot cards out, but there's definitely going to be a lot more love in around you in the next month. Okay. All right. So let's get some tarot down and see what else they can tell you. Just going to connect with the cards and then we'll go from there. All right. Your first card is the Page of Cups. All right. Then we have the King of Cups reversed and the Three of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups reversed. The Eight of Wands reversed. We have the Three of Wands reversed and the Six of Swords reversed. All right, so we do have quite a few reversed cards here today. But but not to worry. They're just nuances of what's going on. All right, so bear with me just a sec. I just want to connect with the cards. I'm going to listen for some initial messages for you from Spirit, and then we'll talk through all that's going on here. But 1 second, y'all. They're telling me you're going to begin to see that while you are very independent and you can do things on your own, you're going to begin to see that, how do you want me to word that? They're saying that life feels more worth it when you share it with other people, when you have support from other people, when there's companionship, there's connection, there's maybe even a sense of community. These things do help you in all the areas of your life. They're saying, loving yourself, it does start there, and you're kind of working your way toward that. It feels like you've been working on yourself and learning to love yourself more and more. Recently, you've been really working on that. They're saying you still have a ways to go because you're still very hard on yourself. You still give yourself a hard time about a lot of things, but you have made progress. You have come a long way as well. But having others come into your life, having love sort of expand and grow around you and in your life is going to help further that. Is going to help you grow within yourself more, if that makes sense. Those are the words they're giving me. But the message really is you've been working on yourself. You've been learning to love yourself more. This month, you're going to see more people, more love in some way around you. And this is going to help you learn to love yourself even more. Like their support, their admiration, their love, their connection will help you internally as well. It's not just finding love and falling for someone or something like that. It's somehow growing from the energy other people recognize in you when they're around you. That's interesting way they just put that. Okay, so let's jump into the cards. Let's see what they have to say. So your first card is the Page of Cups. And this is the big message here this month. It's all about love. It's all about love coming in, all about love growing and expanding. They're telling me the seed has been planted already, which is why this is not an Ace of Cups here, kind of at the heart of your reading. The Page of Cups is the next step. It's where things start to take shape. People start to come in. Things start to grow and improve in ways that you might not even be imagining right now, both within yourself, but as well as with other people, again, in your life. Now, again, this could be, and this is going to vary person to person, being a general reading, it won't be the same for everybody, but it could be, yes, a new romantic person coming in, if that's, something that you're looking for. It could be a true expansion and growth with a relationship you already have, as well as get other relationships bring love too. It's not always about romance. So take that as it resonates with you, as it feels for you. Now, your next card is the King of Cups reversed. Let me just hear what they want to say about this. They're really giving me like a shaking things up sort of vibe, but I want to hear their words. So hold on, bear with me. They're saying that they are going to shake things up for you this month, emotionally, not circumstances so much. So don't worry. It's not like this isn't the Tower card, right? It's the King of Cups. So emotionally, you're going to see things change. You're going to see things move, and this is helping you. This is helping you. This is bringing you to a place of better understanding about yourself and about your own self-worth, and your own value. It's interesting they're talking about shaking things up being a good thing, because we often think of, emotional volatility being a negative thing. But okay, they're telling me it's not volatility. It's just shaking the energy up. It's shaking the energy up so that anything that's stagnant, that's not working, that's stale, kind of falls away. And just like when waves are crashing and the foam rises to the top, they're giving me the best feelings, the happiest feelings, the best energy is going to rise to the top. Interesting. All right. So your next card is the Three of Pentacles. And again, they're talking about you have been working on yourself. You have been paying attention to the words that you've been saying, to yourself, even to others about yourself, the thoughts you've been having. You've been trying to be more conscious of that and to not be such a bully to yourself, right? And you have actually gotten quite good at it, much better at it now that you are paying attention. And now that you've learned better to not to say these things about yourself that just, bring your energy down, that insult your poor spirit, your soul. Now that you're not saying those things or saying them as much, it's now time for your energy to move into a place of action, right? You've done the internal work, you've done the exercises of changing how you think, changing your words. Things are going to start to churn and be shaken up and move and improve now. All right. So then we have the Ace of Cups reversed. They're telling me that your cup has been empty for a while, that you have been emotionally drained, and they're giving me emotionally dry for a bit. And that doesn't mean that you haven't had any emotions. You've been having emotional, I'm not sure how to say this whole, they're saying you've had a lack of positive emotion, love around you. I don't know what it is, because again, all of you, will be different. So I'm getting different scenarios, but you'll have to realize your own scenario. But they're giving me this emotionally drained energy that you have experienced recently. Now, this is an opportunity for you, because you're given this month the opportunity to turn this cup around and fill that cup up with positive emotion and not feel so drained, so empty, so in a place of lack, of positive, loving, emotional connection with yourself and with others. There's an absolute, this ace is here. They're showing me that you're ready, right? The energy is all here, that you're ready, that things are going to be shaken up so that you can find that love, that energy in your life. The opportunity here is to turn that cup around and start filling it up. And they're really giving me that this month that's going to start happening. Okay. All right. Your next card is the Eight of Wands in reverse. They're telling me things are going to slow down for you. You're going to be less worried about situations, about your own whatever is going on in your life. It's like okay. They're telling me you've been really beating yourself up, or at least you were in the past. And they're showing me these Eight Wands, which is not the typical interpretation of this card, but they're showing me these Eight Wands literally beating you over the head, just by your own arms, not someone else's. And it's like you drop those wands this month and you let that energy quiet. Yes, there's going to be some emotional shaking things up in a good, positive way, but that's going to help quiet your mind, quiet your worries, quiet any anxiety you may have been experiencing, quiet any nervousness, any doubts, any insecurities, any worries and concerns, you're going to see those things just sort of start to melt away, And they're showing me now, like when you're at the beach and you see the sea and you see the waves crash onto the shore and then pull back. It's like that pulling back is all your worries and concerns and the things that you've been screaming it like in your brain, the things that have been upsetting you or concerning you. They're showing me just the waves sort of pulling all of that away and sending it out into the ocean where it can drown. Interesting. All right. So next we have the Three of Wands reversed. And this is the advice card for you from Spirit. And what they're giving me is they want you this month to just allow, to be patient, and to let things come to you. Some of this concern or anxiety or worry, overthinking that has been going on with you, some of it is due to expectations. You're wanting things to go a certain way in a certain time frame, for certain things to happen, for you to accomplish certain things. And that's one of the things you've been beating yourself up over, is not doing all the things that you think you should be doing, or not doing things well enough, or whatever it may be for you. That their advice for you this month is to just be. Do what you can, of course. It's not about don't do nothing, but it's about letting expectations go, letting go of the need to accomplish, even the need to find love, or the need to whatever it may be. It's that neediness in you, that not that you're needy, that was the wrong word, but they're giving me this part of you that's very reaching. You're wanting things to improve in your life. And they just told me it's damaging your energy. It's damaging your energy because what's happening is you're wanting certain things to happen. You're wanting even yourself to accomplish certain things. And it's great to have goals and to want to work towards something. And yes, continue doing that. But let go of the expectations, because life doesn't work that way. And when we have such expectations, every time we don't meet them, it's like a nail in our energy, or a crack in our energy. And it can be hard to recover from that. So you've learned to not talk about yourself so much in a negative way, but you still have expectations. You still have, like, you have this high bar for yourself in some way that is actually holding you back from love, from relationships, from loving yourself, from experiencing and enjoying happiness in all the ways that are possible for you. So that's their advice for you. So just allow things to come to you. Accept yourself the way you are. Accept what you're doing and how you're doing it. Yes, try your best. And then let it be at that. What is, And then the outcome here is the Six of Swords reversed. Let me just hear what they want to say here about this. Bear with me. They're telling me you're going to come home to yourself and to the energy of love. Again, you really have separated from that energy. I don't know for how long, because I'm feeling for some of you, this is kind of a fairly recent change, and for others, it's probably been years. But they're telling me you're going to come back to that. You're going to come back to that energy of love in yourself and with others, through others. Interesting. Hold on. It's like you're going to stop looking elsewhere for the happiness that you seek, and you're going to find it in yourself and exactly where you are. Things are going to come to you rather than you having to chase them, or people are going to come to you rather than you having to chase them. You're going to find that your energy improves so much that the love you want in your life, whether that be through friendship, family, romantic, the love you want in your life will be pulled into you like a magnet, truly like a magnet. Okay, let's get a couple more cards. Let's see what else they want to tell you. All right, they want to clarify the Ace of Cups reverse. Let's get a card there. All right, we have the Six of Wands reversed. Interesting. Oh, okay. All right. They're talking about um, an inner feeling of success, which, you know, when we're talking success, usually we're talking about career, we're talking about accomplishments, and those may be on your mind right now. But when we feel like we aren't good enough in some way, we're not accomplishing, we're not succeeding, when we feel that way, it does tend to push love away as well, whether that be love from other people and love of ourselves, because we're so focused on where we feel we're not good enough. And again, this is an opportunity because both of these cards this month can be turned around. You can fill your cup and you can feel amazing. It's not just about um, finding love, you know, in your life. It's the way that love attaches itself to every area of your life. So, you know, you'll feel better about your work, your career, your health, your friendships. All areas of your life will start to feel better as this energy as you start to embrace this energy of love and connection and feeling worthwhile, feeling good about yourself. Interesting. Okay. All right. They want to clarify the Eight of Wands. We're going to get another card there. All right. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Uh, and similar to the Eight of Wands reversed, it's a stillness. It's a stillness. And this is going to help you. Instead of striving, trying to achieve, trying to get there, being upset that you're not, things aren't going, like, it's like everything goes calm, and they're just showing me the water goes calm, you know, when you're near a lake or a river, and on those rare occasions when everything just stops and there's just stillness, the air is still, the water is still, and it's like all of a sudden you can just be. That's what they're giving me. That's what they're giving me. That's what you're going to see this month. That's what's going to help you get what is meant for you this month. And what's meant for you this month really is this sense of love from for yourself and from others. All right, let's get one more for your outcome. See what else they can tell you there about this, how this month is going to go for you. Oh, I love it. You have the World card. So you're going to, again, it's coming back to yourself, right? The World card is closure. It's something coming full circle. So where you've kind of have gone off course a little bit, not in your life, in your energy, it's going to come full circle. You're going to come back to love in yourself. You're going to come back to loving yourself, to this energy of love around you. You, you're going to find a new beginning here, a new way of seeing and experiencing life, and growing along your path. So it's beautiful, beautiful card to end on, because it says that this this energy of not feeling good enough and for wanting things in your life and beating yourself up for not accomplishing them, and how this affects the energy of love in you and around you, that's coming to a close. That's coming to a close. You're going to see yourself make a lot of progress there this month. So I'm happy for you, group two. I really am. Well, thank you so much. I hope this reading helped you. I hope it resonated and gave you the information and the advice you need for the month ahead. If it did resonate, I hope you'll give the video a thumbs up. It really helps me. It helps me know that our energies are connecting. It also helps the channel, helps get these readings out to more people so they can find the videos, the readings, and the messages they are meant to hear. So thank you for that. Feel free to drop a comment below. I love reading your comments, and I do read every single one. So I'm grateful for those. And mostly I'm just grateful that you're here. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Group 3. All right, we're going to take a look at the month ahead for you. Now, the month starts now, whenever you're watching this video. So it's a timeless reading. Don't worry about when it was posted. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I believe Spirit brings us to the messages we need when we need them. So it might be after I post it. It might be a year later. So just trust the timing when you feel drawn to this video. All right, so the card that you chose is card number 4, and it's House. All right, give me just a sec. I just want to see what Spirit wants to tell you about this card. Bear with me. They're talking about, first and foremost, they're saying, for some of you, yes, this may have to do with your home. They're giving me travel, moving, changing locations, but the bigger message here is that you're going to find things become more stable this month. Something in your life that has been, they're giving me very chaotic. They're showing me like all these balls just bouncing around. Something has been like in constant motion for you. That's going to start to settle down, and you're going to feel yourself and experience more stability in your life. It's like a very stable energy. It doesn't mean you won't be traveling or moving around or doing things. It's an energy. Let me put that. It's you. You're going to feel more stable regardless of outer conditions. So yes, outer conditions may calm down and become more constant, but the inner conditions really are what they're talking about. You're going to feel more stable. You're going to feel more secure. You're going to feel more, you're going to be even confident and strong because there's going to be less upheaval going on around you. Forgive my voice, y'all, or if I have to clear my throat because I am getting over a cold. Okay. Hold on. I want to say something else. They're telling me that you're also going to find something changes about where you live. It doesn't mean your home is going to change. It doesn't mean you're going to change homes. It could for some of you. Some of you may be moving or traveling. But what they're giving me is something about your home, where you live, is going to change. The conditions are going to improve for you in a way that will help you feel this stability, this constancy in your life more. It's coming from, oh, that's funny. They just gave me, it's coming from inside the house. That's what they just gave me. That cracked me up a little bit. All right. It's not a horror movie, y'all. Don't worry. But they're saying it is coming from inside the house. It's like something about the energy of your house is going to change a bit. Now, maybe you're going to, change up the energy in your house. Do some feng shui, move things around so they work better for you. They feel better for you. Something is going to alter within your home that's going to make you feel better about yourself, about where you are, about what you're doing. Okay? Doesn't mean necessarily you are going to move your furniture around or that you need to, but some of you may. But something is going to change that's going to help you access a sense of more stability in your life. That's what they just said to me. So, good. Thank you for that. All right, let me connect with the tarot cards and we'll see what else is happening around you, how this month is going to go for you. All right, your first card is the Six of Pentacles. Then we have the Eight of Wands. We have the Devil reversed, the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Two of Cups reversed, we have the King of Wands, and one more. All right, then we have the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, give me just a second. I want to take these cards in and I'm going to listen for some initial messages from Spirit, and then we'll talk about what's going on here. Okay, so hang on, y'all. You're talking about you're going to be experiencing, again, a little bit like what they were saying before, you're going to experience an energy shift in a positive way. You're going to feel more balanced. It's going to come with more happiness. It's going to come with things being more heart-centered. Especially if you've been overthinking or worrying or concerned about some situation in your life. Again, they're giving me this sense of upheaval, of things, something being in constant motion or constant change, or just always moving in some way. Things are going to relax. You're going to feel calmer. You're going to feel more balanced. And they're telling me you're going to start to feel ready to go after the next phase of your life, whatever that may be. So for some of you, it might be, things calm down and settle down, and you're able to regroup your energy so that you can conquer your career goals, or it might be your health and fitness goals. It might be things calm down and you're able to focus on love and relationships more. This month is all about calming things down, quieting your brain, feeling more stability in your life, in your home. They're saying, and accepting that things are about to change. So what they're giving me is, this is really like a quiet before the storm, but in a positive way. It's not a negative storm. It's a storm of, they're saying, exposure, of activity, of confidence, of growth in some way beyond this month. This month, it's about the quiet. It's about beginning to see things as they are instead of being rattled by the way things feel, in preparation for future growth in some area of your life, right? It'll be different for everyone, because it's not all career growth. It's some area of your life that has been on your mind a lot, that maybe you feel like you haven't been making progress in. It's like they're corralling, your guides are corralling all your people. We all have a team around us, your people, calming the energy around you, settling things down, helping you relax. They're saying helping you accomplish things in a new way so that you're happier with yourself and with your progress. It really, the energy they're giving me just feels so good. It feels good. It feels calm, but not boring, you know? It's not that you won't be doing anything. It will just feel more constant, more stable, more regular. And it is going to help you recover your energy and feel more confident about tackling your goals in a new way, really, in a way that stays in this energy of constant stability. So it doesn't, you're not going to go right back to feeling upheaval and chaos. And it's keeping that stability. You're going to experience it this month so that you can learn to work with that energy and hold it. So that going forward, as you are ready to really tackle your goals in some way, which you will start this month, but it's like after this month, you're in full form. You're absolutely ready to hit the ground running, but you're able to do it from a place of stability and constancy rather than upheaval and chaos. So hopefully that makes sense. All right. So your first card is the Six of Pentacles. And they're talking about things balancing out. They're saying two things. One, you deserve this, right? You have put up with chaos, you've put up with upheaval and instability. You've managed to be comfortable with being uncomfortable for long enough. It's time now for you to experience what it's like to be comfortable, to be in balance, to be like in the right place at the right time, if that makes sense. And that's really what's at the heart of this month. Okay. Your next card is the Eight of Wands. Let me just hear what they want to say. They're saying this month. Oh, okay. They're saying you're going to get a lot of support from others, whether that be friends, family members. Could even just could be people at work. It could be people on social media, whoever it may be for you. We all have different connections in life. You're going to receive a lot of messages of support, a lot of supportive energy. It's going to help you in your path this month. Let me just get a little bit more. I know they're trying to, bear with me, hold on. They're really giving me this expansive energy. So yes, things are going to work their way into being more calm, more stable. But again, they're giving me not boring, not small, not empty. It's actually going to be a very full month. There's going to be a lot of things happening, but in a way that feels normal, feels regular, feels constant, stable. It's like it doesn't knock you off of your axis as you go along. So I hope that makes sense, because what they're giving me is there's going to be a lot of things happening, a lot of people coming your way, a lot of activity and energy and support, but you're not going to be rattled by it, because you're going to be, they're really telling me you're going to be protected. It's like they've put this bubble of protection around you. You're going to be protected and guided, and your guides are helping you this month to find your own peace, to find peace of mind, peaceful energy, this constant stability. They're only letting through what needs to come through, and they're helping you learn to deal with a lot coming at you while remaining calm. That makes sense. So you're going to learn to better handle that energy. Your next card is the Devil reversed. They're telling me you've overcome a lot in your life. Now, this will be a different area of your life for probably every person watching, a different scenario, different situations. but there's something that you were struggling with previously that you have now in some way overcome, some kind of inner demon that you have conquered, or at least put in enough work that you're now ready to move on to the next level. Next, we have the Ace of Pentacles. They're saying this month is going to bring a fresh start. And it's absolutely a new beginning for you in some way. For many of you, this does have to do with career, with a passion project, with a side hustle, with something material, with something significant. It is something significant in your life. It can be a person. It can be, it can be other things. It doesn't have to be work related, but for many of you, it is work related. But they're also giving me relationships. So don't dismiss that if your biggest challenge has been relationships. Excuse me, sorry. But they're telling me this month you have the opportunity for a fresh start. And again, they're showing me that yes, they're protecting you. They're giving you more. You're going to see more opportunities for growth come in this month, for change, more opportunities for advancement, for expansion in some way. They're going to come, these opportunities are going to come your way this month, but they're going to come in a way that feels comfortable to you, that doesn't make you nervous, that doesn't make you feel unstable. It feels good, and it's just the beginning. So it's not like you're going to get knocked over the head with like all these responsibilities or to-do lists or whatever it may be. It's not like that. It's nuggets of opportunity that are going to land in your lap and help you get excited, help you want more, and to find ways to stabilize your energy so that you can handle more. Okay. All right, so next we have the Two of Cups reversed. Just hear what they want to say about that. Hold on one second. They're telling me that certain relationships, certain people will be pulled away from you this month. And I'm not talking about the people who are good for you, that are right for you, that are helpful to you, that help you feel better. You know, the right people will stay. So don't let that make you feel worried in any way, in any way. But what's going to help you is that it's like your spirit team is going to subtly pull the toxic energy, the people who don't support you, even your thoughts about people who might not support you or don't support you, or worries about people who may be sabotaging you or getting in your way. They're drawing that out. It's it's weird. They're showing me a syringe where it's like, when you have blood drawn and they they pull the plunger out and it pulls the blood out of your veins. It's a weird imagery. But they're showing me that, this syringe that pulls out the negative energy. Not that there are negative people, but people who have a negative energy for you right now. They're going to, they're giving me the word eliminate, but they're obviously not eliminating these people, but they're moving certain people further away from you so that you can concentrate on what's good for you, what's right for you. Okay. So, all right. The advice card from Spirit is the King of Wands. They're saying they want you to embrace what excites you this month, to challenge yourself energetically, to allow yourself to feel motivated by circumstances rather than defeated by them. And they're going to help you, right? So if that's something you've been struggling with, is like, oh, I haven't been feeling inspired or motivated, or I can't seem like I used to love XYZ and now I can't stand it anymore. I can't seem to want to even get out of bed in the morning. If you've been feeling any of that, right, because something has been so chaotic in your life, um, again, things are going to calm down. You're going to find your home more relaxing and calm and settled, but your energy, they're wanting you to keep that spark alive in your energy and to, first of all, allow yourself to dream a little bit when it comes to what do you want. Be the leader of your thought process, of your mental energy. Imagine best case scenarios and allow yourself to get fired up. And they're not telling you you have to do this. It's like this energy comes to you. They're going to help you find that energy of inspiration and motivation and excitement. Once you find it, they're saying your job is to just hold on to it, to enjoy it, to love it, to support it, to feed it, to fuel it. So don't feel like you have to go chasing after anything this month, because that's not what they're giving me at all. Allow it to come to you, but then hold on to it when it comes, and get excited. Be excited. When it comes and it feels exciting, don't let that worry you and be like, oh God, I can't take on one more thing. They're going to help you. Your guides are going to help you manage it all this month. You're going to see how you can do it all, or how you can do more, even more in less time, because you're energetically more stable and calmer. It will be a learning experience for you, truly, that you'll be able to take forward with you. Now, your outcome card is the Queen of Swords reversed, and they're giving this month. You're going to stop overthinking. You're going to stop. It's going to be less worry, less concern, less overthinking, less trying to figure things out. It's like it feels just like this silence, this quiet that allows you to feel what you need to feel. Feel inspired, feel motivated, feel energized. You're going to start feeling more and thinking and worrying less, because a lot of that thinking and worrying, talking to negative people, getting drawn into their problems, or their criticisms, or whatever it may be, their drama, all that's going to just sort of be pulled away. And you're going to enjoy this quiet before the storm. Positive storm again, remember, positive storm. All right, let's get a few more cards. Let's see what else they can tell you. We're going to clarify the Two of Cups reversed. Get another card here for that. Oh, nice. We have the Emperor. It's an energy of taking charge. And that's going to help you this month. It's, this is a fiery energy. So it's not boring. It's not lazy. It's not quiet. It's not humdrum. It's fired up energy. It's motivation, inspiration, charisma, expansion. But it's being in control of it. It's taking, the bull by the horns, taking your goals, your dreams, whatever it is you're working toward, whatever it is you're wanting to accomplish, and pulling that energy into you and managing it, being the boss of it. This energy is really going to help you, and your team, your guides are going to support you and surround you and help you build up the strength and the ability to do that in your life. You may be thinking right now, I don't know how to do that. Like, my life is too chaotic to even think about, controlling things and feeling more stable and, whatever, whatever it may be for you. Because I am feeling a lot of chaos and upheaval and worry and concern. Your team's going to help you. So don't feel like you have to do anything. This is something that's coming to you. Your team is going to help you experience this so you know what it feels like, and so that you can begin to incorporate it into your life going forward. Let's clarify the advice card. Let's get another card there. See what other advice they have for you. All right. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Just hear what they want to say. They're telling me, okay. They're talking about the fire, right? That this King of Wands has and what he represents. This fire that burns within you, or that will be, right? That they're gonna want you to contain, to manage, to hold on to experience it and enjoy it. With the Knight of Cups reversed, it's this message of try not to allow any your emotions to drown the fire. Because that's kind of what's happening now, is that you get excited about something and then something happens in your life and you lose the excitement. It's this emotional tug that keeps happening, that it's part of what's causing things to feel unstable for you. So they're encouraging you, when you get excited, to try to hold on to that energy, to feel it. They're even giving me, write down what it feels like in a journal, and, allow yourself to express the excitement and work with your emotions, work with what's going on emotionally for you, to not allow, they're saying, not allow the cup to spill over. In other words, work with your emotions. Try to identify things that are getting in the way of your passion, and allow some of those things to go away. I just want to see if they want to say anything else about that. And allow some of those things to go away, because some of those things will be pulled away from you naturally, and that's your guides kind of creating an atmosphere of support for you. Again, they're showing me this bubble that you'll be in this month. It's a very protected bubble where you can learn to experience what it's like to have things really go your way, to feel comfortable, to feel excited, to feel passion, to feel inspiration and motivation and drive. And in order for that to remain, in this protected bubble for this short amount of time, some things will get pulled away from you, pulled out of your life, pulled in an opposite direction, at least temporarily, so that you can learn to experience this new way of being that's going to help you going forward and get where you want to go. So I hope that makes sense. So just allow that. Don't fight for things that are not benefiting you. Don't fight to hang on to those things. Let's get one more for your outcome. See what else they can tell you there. We have the World card reversed. They're saying it's not the end, and it's not a beginning. It's an opening, which is interesting. This month, as this month comes to a close, you're moving into a new energy. You're moving into a new phase that is going to help you accomplish your goals as if this world card were upright. When this month ends, the world card is in reverse. It's not upright yet because there's more to come, right? There's that positive storm on the other side of this month. So it's an opening. At the end of this month, what you learn this month is going to help you carry you forward through the energy of the world, so that possibly by the end of next month, I'm not going into that energy, but something will come to a close and you'll be able to, what are you giving me? Move on, just move on to the next level of your life. But don't expect, neat little, bow at the end of this month. It's a month of learning and experiencing and feeling more stable and more comfortable. It's just a moment in time though. So, I wanted to say don't get used to it, but they said no, do get used to that. Get used to it. Embrace the feeling you get this month, because you can create that going forward. Once you experience it and know what it feels like and want it, and what you'll learn this month will help you know how to do that going forward. You can experience that more regularly rather than feel like your life is always like chaos. So, so the closure at the end of this month isn't so neat and tidy, because what's happening this month doesn't end. It moves forward. It moves forward in a new way after this month. So I hope that makes sense. All right, group 3, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. If this reading helped, if it resonated, if you got messages that were helpful to you, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. It really helps me. It helps me know that our energies are connecting. It also helps the channel. It helps get these readings out so that more people can find them and get the messages they're meant to hear as well. So thank you for that. Also, if you want to drop a comment, let me know what's going on in your life. Why is it feeling so chaotic? I love to hear from you. I love your messages and comments. They mean a lot to me, and I read every single one. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you watching, and have a great day, y'all.